Hello, beautiful beings. Today I want to share a beautiful divine channeling from the highest wisdom available for our earth right now, with the intention to receive soul play that radiates and shines in your heart, especially in times when we are moving through challenges and breaking through patterns and those consistent energies that seem to bring us down. So I love to laugh because I find laughter is my soul play, especially in times of need. Um, and I love the wisdom that always comes through that lifts your frequency and your vibration. So let's begin with our hearts. So what is it that the universe wants to share with the earth today? All of you beautiful beings watching this video, including myself being able to receive this, is knowing that the unexplainable sometimes is possible. But otherwise, sometimes we can look at our lives and see, pain, our spiritual growth, to even needing relief in times of grief and heartache and anger. So within that, the ego resonates with that it needs to be shown what to do or how to overcome something. So when we work with the light, so the light is very different than the ego. The light directs us in the direction that is most needed for our hearts, and that does benefit all spiritual beings. So here's a beautiful example I'm going to share with you. It was one of my own times when I was extremely suffering through massive energies of discontentment, feeling extremely they were just really harmful energies, and I didn't recognize them. And then when I did, it was this beautiful shift inside of my heart that really spoke to me. And it really, the ego was just really confusing me with competition, with needing to be something more than I am. And the feeling of unworthiness. So the ego was trying to, trap me into feeling disengaged, not feeling loved, very much feeling projected on, placing shame on myself. So within that came this beautiful intervention of the goddess Sarasvati. And she's kind of known as the goddess of sound. I speak of her lots, that she is coming through to, of music, of creativity, value, and most importantly, recognizing, through my own heart, how I am just as worthy as anybody else on this earth. So the message is not to be trapped in your energies that make you feel not worthy of goodwill or sharing your beautiful gifts with the world, to even just really being present with yourself. Playful wisdom. Like, how does playful wisdom benefit? The ego wants to control our lives. It wants to tell us what to do, how to do things, when to do things. And then it feels extremely trapped when that doesn't come for it in that divine in timing. So, oh my gosh. So just really allowing, someone like the goddess Sarasvati into our lives. She is this beautiful messenger of divine timing, and in that perfect way. And she's an incredible source that brings, I want to say, the party. The soul play, the much needed space to be absolutely adoring yourself, loving yourself, being in cooperation, seeing others so successful and being extremely happy for them. And in your own heart, recognizing that, when we acknowledge others for their beauty, and their success and their willingness to succeed, even without logic, comes the most beautiful ray of sound in your own heart. So that's really what I'm experiencing right now. And I know there's absolutely no shame on the energies that I have felt. I feel like it's definitely part of my own spiritual growth. And it is very much part of my destiny to discover so much more of that light within us. You may feel the same way. We are born to be light workers on this path. So of course we're going to feel and experience so much. What the fuck kind of stuff comes up for us? But then, the ego will shift us into thinking that it is what the fuck. But really, the light shares, no, this is a message from the universe sharing with you that you are an incredible being, that your heart has the capacity to bring forth so much sound, whether that's through journaling, writing, dancing, soul play, sharing your gifts, whatever you are in the need of wanting to desire in your life. So be really present with that, because without those egotistical energies, the harmful energies that we can experience on our path, it is much needed space to create through that and to feel extremely empowered through. It's almost like you go through a fire cycle and allow yourself to be purified. And what that brings is passionate energies, higher vibrational energies, needed space to be the light worker that you are. And I know I'm not alone on this path when it comes to it. So authentic, sacred rebels, beautiful healers, divine alchemists. I really want to share this from my heart today, to let you know inspiration, empowerment can come through our shadow self. It comes through not necessarily needing the light always, because it is within us. It's more about just being in that space, seeing the shift and realizing, I would love to call it karmic blessings, because I really feel that is what is aligning many of our life paths right now on this earth in humanity. And it is, we are receiving huge benefits, huge blessings of grace and mercy, and just allowing ourselves to be just put in that position to be strength and courage and compassion, and really honoring ourselves when we need the light and when we need space to grieve and heal, and then work with that and bring forth a much needed space of soul play and radical joy and space to be true to you. And what that is to you is your heart's destiny, and aligning your life path. I love to talk about that. That is a retreat I'm offering in the fall, but this is more on just the basis of the highest wisdom available for us. It is in our hearts. It is our destiny. Our life path is discovering so much about all of these energies on this earth, and then discovering what it is we can do to overcome the obstacle, be more present, be more inspired, and use it as fuel, right? So to remember, it's not necessarily what we expect our life path necessarily to be, because it's so much more than that. And that's overcoming an obstacle and a challenge as well. So placing and directing ourselves with a conclusion or expectation can be quite the ego trap, and I've been there many times. And then I love, because the goddess Kali will come through and I'll be like, oh my god, here's my sacred revolution. Right. Okay, so here I am aligning myself on my life path again. Completely a different direction than I thought I was going, but it multiplies with a massive amount of light, and it's extremely empowering. It's definitely being in a space, maybe you can recognize this or not, or this is new to you, of unlogical experiences that make your heart feel just massive amount of divine guidance and intelligence. You know, it's the star within us. For those that resonate as a star seed, you know, that beautiful place, you know, in our hearts that we can really connect to. That is the space of beauty. It's the cosmic Madonna. It's, you know, connecting to the beautiful goddess Venus in our hearts. You know, it is where we recognize that divine cosmic truth. So let's just kind of put this all into a beautiful nutshell, because the intention is soul play and, you know, receiving that higher frequency of divine will for your hearts today. So let your soul be empowered. Let it sing. You know, let all the extra little stuff that you feel you need to do, let that happen for a different day. You know, just be with, I am ready to receive soul play in my life. So whatever that is that my heart truly desires, may that be what I'm overcoming, as not as a challenge anymore, but benefiting as the space that creates from within sacredness, alchemy, to even placing joy with soul friends, friendships that you love to gather with, you know. So be with that. Maybe it's even just sitting by the beautiful river and being at peace with your heart. So may this light that has come through be a beautiful healing transmission for you. May it be something that you can share with the world through your own creations with the goddess Sarasvati. And even in your own heart, play. Play, dear one, play. My cat just showed up here. He's ready to play. And, you know, just know that the sacredness of your beauty shines through when your authentic self is present with your own heart. Many blessings to you.